different way of looking at things, just as a different perspective on life that may help in seeing life differently and perhaps reducing some of the factors that make us stressed. Understanding that stress kills us in so many different ways, more readily than almost anything else. So we want to see things differently. We want to feel a little less stressed. Abandoning expectations. What's that about? Well, here's the deal. You're here to feel peace and happiness. And if your peace and happiness is based on someone else doing what you expect them to do, you just made yourself absurdly vulnerable with the most important thing in your life. Because you can't determine your own peace and happiness anymore. It's only determined by someone else doing what you expect them to do. And most of the time they don't even know what it is, and many times they don't care. So you lost control of the most important thing in your life. And how do you change that? I mean, you see the failed marriages, that's always about expectations. You talk to people, how come your marriage failed for the third time? Well, they didn't make me happy. Well, no one, that's the first thing. Before you get married, you've got to know no one can make you happy. You have to be happy within yourself. There's only one person that can make you happy. Other person's never going to do that. If you expect that, that's a huge mistake, and that's why you keep getting married and they keep failing. You have to understand that first step. And then, of course, you've got to say, okay, I've got to change this thing where if I start focusing and seeing what I'm thinking with those 50,000 thoughts, my goodness, there's dozens of shoulds and shouldn'ts in there. He shouldn't have said that. They shouldn't have done this. I should do that. And then you've got to say, okay, I want to drop those two words. Not easy. You've got to work at it. But you drop should and shouldn't from your vocabulary and your thoughts, and life can do nothing but change for positive, because you've abandoned expectations and you've regained control of your own happiness. Be grateful. We receive in this world the things we dwell upon. You can see it everywhere. There's that gratitude and abundance, for example, intertwined. Think about the happy people. Are they ungrateful? Never. Never. Happiness and gratitude are hand in hand, because being grateful and being thankful, saying grace and so forth, and being appreciative, waking up in the morning saying thank you, going to bed saying thank you, are universal laws, basically. Practice forgiveness. Don't pollute a new day with yesterday. And of course, what we're talking about here is the science of psychoneuroimmunology and the new findings that bitterness is the second largest killer, and it's only just behind guilt as one of the things that will kill you in a shorter time. And bitterness is about not being able to forgive. So it's a concept of recognising that you need to forgive everyone in every situation. And it's for you, not for the person. You can't say, oh, you're lucky, I forgave you, because it's not for the person you forgave, it's for you that you forgive. And it's something of huge importance. Dropping the blame game. Just like your farm, your life's an energy system. If your life's stagnant, which it is for many people, and that's why they walk from marriages, you have to consider your own input. You stop being the victim. If nothing good's happening in your life, most times it's your fault. If you understand, you think about relationships, because we've got this huge issue with broken relationships, but you think about how they work. Someone does something for whatever reason that betrays the trust. So that person pulls back, and the other one says, bugger you, and they pull back, and you pull back further, and you pull back. There's an energy system with no inputs. What's going to happen? It can't possibly last, and it doesn't.